Hello my friend, this is Hernan Vazquez. Thank you for watching this video again. Welcome to the video number 3 of this video series. And if you are really enjoying these videos, once again, you can subscribe by clicking the button below. You can follow me on social media. You can join the Facebook group. We had a free dedicated Facebook group where we touch base on all of these kind of concepts and whatnot. So now you have your magic number. You have the number that you want to achieve in order to have a better lifestyle. Okay, if you haven't seen that video, go ahead. I'm gonna leave an annotation somewhere around here so that you can go back and watch that video, which is really important in order to move forward on this series. And you also have your product. Okay, you have gone out, you have asked the market what they need, what they want, and you're ready to manufacture that product. Okay, and you probably already have that product anyways. Now, how do you turn that idea, that product, into an actual sales funnel? Well, that's where having leads and having an autopilot, an automatic way of generating leads comes into play. On this video, I want to show you how to generate a lead generating machine, how to generate leads 24/7. Even if you are creating a product from scratch, if you already have a product, if you already have some services. So let's jump into the computer and I'm going to show you exactly that. All right, this is Hernan. Welcome to video number 3, how to put a sales funnel together. And while putting a sales funnel together, it's kind of a complex beast because you need to have in mind several steps and integrations and autoresponders, etc. On this video, I wanted to make you a quick overview of the entire process, like kind of a 30,000 foot view of the entire process. So let's dive right into it real quick. Now, the goals for this video today is that you know about the different lead temperatures. Now, you will also learn by the end of this video how to turn up the heat. And by turning up the heat, I mean turning cold traffic, cold visitors, people that do not know you, that haven't heard of you in their life, and how to turn them up and turn the heat up. Don't get me wrong, I'm just trying to be, talking about sales, of course, here. Let's be professionals. So how to turn the heat in a way that you can make them purchase your product. So all the way from a cold visitor to a hot buying prospect. And know exactly each step, because this is a 3-step process, and it will also allow you to be everywhere on your leads mind, and I'm going to show you how to do that as well. So let's dive into the 3-step strategy, which it's comprised on step 1 is cold traffic, of course. Step 2 is warm traffic. Step 3 is hot traffic, and how you can gradually turn up the temperature. Now, the main point of this sales funnel strategy, it's also called authority selling, and I'm going to dive into authority selling over the next video, but the main point and my main objective and my main goal of this is to help you and so that you do not lose money on ads. So if you're bidding on ads, if you're making AdWords, if you're making Facebook, if you're doing SEO, you do not lose your money on whatever traffic strategy you're putting together. Also, you do not lose credibility. All right, this is really important because credibility, in my opinion, is more important than money. So that you do not lose credibility in the process. And also, you do not force the sale, which is also really important. You do not want to force the sale at any point on the process. And the sale, guys, just for the record, is the logical climax of the entire sales process. It's the logical closing. So you do not need to be stressing about the sale, even less when I teach you the strategy that I want to teach you right now. So let's start with cold traffic. Cold traffic are those people that do not know you. They do not know you, they haven't heard of you before in their lives. And even worse, to make things worse, they do not like you. They will think that you're a scammer right off the bat. Okay? And not only that, they will think that you're a scammer and they are not aware that they have a problem. which is super important because they not only they do not know you, but they are not aware that they have a problem. So that's important because not only they will hate you and they will treat you as a scammer, but they also do not know that your product will help them. That's the vast majority of people out there. That's like 99.9% of the people out there. Now, our jobs as marketers and sales funnel experts and and salespeople is to turn those cold traffic, first make them aware that they might have a problem, to make them aware that you might have the solution. Okay, it's not like I'm trying to sell anything. It's not like I'm trying to convince them on anything. I just want them to start thinking that they might have a problem, and to start knowing you and know who you are and those kind of things. Okay, for the timing, we do not want to sell anything. So the worst thing that you could do right now at this point in time, and also if you want to grow a business, a long-term business where people love you and love your brand, etc., what you want to do, or rather the worst thing that you could do right now is to actually purchase a banner or put an AdWords ad and send that people into a sales page, all right, or a product page where they want to check out. They do not know you, they do not know that they need your product, and they do not know your brand, and they probably think your web page sucks anyway. So this is the problem or the challenge with cold traffic. Now, what we will do is to bring traffic to a website, and we can use whatever means of traffic we can. Like, for example, SEO, search engine optimization, PPC, pay-per-click, AdWords, Facebook, whatever. Organic social media, that is, if you have a following on Facebook, if you have a following on Twitter, if you have Instagram, organic social media is a great way of bringing traffic to a website. Forums, as I told you on the past video, forums, blogs, etc. You would use a whole array of weapons to bring traffic to a website. Now, step number 2 is to send them into a blog post, a podcast, or a video that you have personally made or have made, okay, for your audience. That means that you need to have some sort of some sort of information they can consume for free. Now, again, you may need a blog, you may need a podcast if you are into recording audio like I am, or if you're into recording videos like I'm also are. Okay, if you're into writing. If you are not into any of these things, you would rather start right now. So you can just have a WordPress.com installation or have a WordPress.org installation, whatever you want to do. So because you want to position yourself as an authority, you want to send that people into a blog post, a podcast, or a video, or some sort of a piece of content that they can consume completely for free. All right. Now, what you would do is in your website, and that's why I'm suggesting you to do it on your own website instead of a third-party website like blogspot.com, for example, or wordpress.com, which functionality is super, super limited, is to have an opt-in box in place to collect emails. An opt-in box could be something like a lead magnet. I'm going to teach you about lead magnets further down the road. But having an opt-in box in place, an opt-in box is something that will collect emails. Something like, do you like what you see? Subscribe for more. Or do you like this article? Download the PDF, leave your email here. All right, that's something that you need to have on your website. Now, step number 2 or step number 4 of this scale would be to have a retargeting pixel. Now, what is a retargeting pixel? A retargeting pixel is a piece of code that you will add to your website. If you're not entirely sure, you can always outsource it or ask me on social media. You will have a retargeting pixel in place to pixelate the visitor. And to pixelate the visitors means that, you will save a cookie on visitor's browser, so that you can follow him along. Okay, let's say that you have a Facebook retargeting pixel so that you can then serve ads to that people that have already gone through your website. Okay, so that's where step number 2 comes into play, because you have sent people from all of that array of traffic sources, SEO, PPC, etc., to your blog post, to your website, to your podcast episode, to your video, where you are teaching them something. Now, what you can do at this step is to actually set up a retargeting campaign. And by a retargeting campaign, I mean you can serve ads to that people that they have at least one point of contact with you. And that's really important because from zero, complete call, unknown status, you now have some sort of contact point with that people. Okay, even if they check your website and they thought that it was complete bullshit, it doesn't matter. You already have touched base with that people. Okay, so what you would do is to set up a retargeting campaign on Facebook, for example. And what I suggest on this stage is that you host a webinar. Now, if you're not completely sure about how to host a webinar or what a webinar is for that matter, you can hit me up on social media as well, on Twitter, or join the Facebook group where we explain this, and it's completely free, guys. Remember the value premise that I always have and my company has? Well, this is the case as well. Now, what you would do is to set up a retargeting campaign or an email series campaign. What you want to do here is to provide value, okay? So the retargeting campaign will invite them to sign up for a webinar because, hey, you check out my content. Now, do you want to check more free content? Click here. The email series will provide value, more value to that people, because you want to turn yourself as an authority. And I'm going to talk a little bit about authority figure on the next video. But you will want to do is to set up an email series. And it's usually set up with an autoresponder like Aweber or GetResponse or something like that. And also in the email series, from time to time, you will tell them to sign up for the webinar as well. What's on the webinar? Well, on the webinar, you will have your offer. Okay, so you will make them subscribe to the webinar. You will deliver actual value on that webinar. It could be live, it could be recorded, it doesn't really matter. And then you will sell them with the offer, with the product that you have for sale. Now, have this in mind, guys. We, at any point in time, we never sent cold traffic directly to an offer. Never, ever, ever. For this particular sales funnel structure. Of course, there is a ton of sales funnel structure, and some work better than others, but I just want to present you with one sales funnel structure that works really, really well. So we never send people directly from cold traffic that they do not know us, they do not know who we are, into a cold offer. We do not do that because we will be losing money. Okay, we can have, I don't know, a 0.0001 conversion rate. Okay, somebody that find that, attractive or something like that, and they purchase it. But that's not the case here. Now, what we are doing is to turn up the heat. Now, on the webinar, now we have, we have sent them into a piece of content that we have delivered value, as I did when you sign up. We have delivered value. Now, I will keep delivering value on the email series like I'm doing right now, okay? This is the deal, guys. I will set up an email series to provide continued value to that customer. And then at some point, I will tell them to subscribe on the webinar. Now, the webinar, again, could be live or could be recorded, and you want to actually deliver value on the webinar. Now, it's not going to be a sales presentation at all. It's going to be a webinar. And it's going to be a webinar where you actually help people. And you're telling people that you will help them with your product by actually helping them right there and then. So what you will do is to sell them with an offer for attendees only. This is important because people have gone through a lot of hoops to be on that webinar. Now, let me ask you something. If you have somebody click on, for example, an ad, check out your content, follow up your emails, subscribe to the webinar, and usually a webinar lasts for 60, 90 minutes, 2 hours, depending on the case, okay? That guy or gal has listened to you and read your emails and listened to you for a full 60 minutes. Do you think that person is not interested in what you have to offer? Wouldn't you agree that that person is really interested in what you have to offer? Now, how much easier is the sale on that case? How much less, how less, peachy you will be in order to push them to push the button, and execute and have their credit card have their credit card information handed out to you. How much easier would be for your business to sell like this? Think about it for a minute. All right? Somebody completely strange to your name, to your brand, They click on an ad, or they find you on social media, they click on an ad, they consume your free content, they sign up. They need to actually sign up for your email campaigns. They have read your emails. Then they have joined on a webinar where you will be teaching them something else of value over the course of 60 to 90 minutes. That person is really, really interesting what you have to offer. So now all you need to do is to follow up with them, reminding them that they have their offer for attendees only for a limited period of time, okay? And it's only for attendees. So you need to do that in order to turn cold traffic into hot traffic. Now here's an opportunity again, guys. This is only one of the funnels that I teach you how to do inside Converts and Prosper. And it really excites me to share this opportunity with you, because for $5 only today, you will be able to join for 5 full days to one of my best contents and one of my best memberships of my entire career. This will allow you to know your numbers, to make step-by-step sales funnel like the one I just showed you, and it will allow you to scale like a maniac. And I'm going to dive into scaling and, you know, those kind of things inside Convert and Prosper. And there's also a membership and a coaching session of it, and a coaching area of it, because it's not about, you know, the content. It's great. It's the best quality that you will find out there, but it's also about being there for you. You know, what happens if you hit a sticking point? If you get stuck at some point of the training, well, we will be there for you. So go now to hernanvazquez.com/CP5 trial. I'm also going to leave a link below so that you can jump into hernanvazquez.com/CP5 trial to get a $5 trial for 5 days. Check it all out. Get access to unrestricted access to all of the content. If it is for you, do not think you will be billed. If it isn't for you, at some point over the next 5 days, you just tell me about it. We will cancel you and you won't be charged not one single extra cent. Now, over the next couple of days, guys, I will continue delivering a ton of value. Watch your email, because whether you decide to join and take this awesome opportunity to Convert and Prosper right now or not, over the next couple of days, I'm going to show you how to become an authority figure. That's exactly the topic of our next email. How to become an authority figure that people trust, people like, people know, and you will be much more selling much easier with that particular video I'm going to show you over the next couple of days. So be on the lookout, because some more massive value is coming your way. This is Hernan Vazquez signing off. See you in the next video.